Hello, parents of KJSH and KJSJ. I'm Katrina Parker Smith, and I'm your child's English teacher. And this is a little walkthrough of a presentation we've put together to help your child prepare for our virtual learning this year. So, do you have what you need? Your child will need a device. If you don't have one, you need to contact the administration at your child's homeschool. For everyone in KJSJ, that is Christine Cardill at Chapman Mills. And I believe most children in KJSH, their homeschool is Half Moon Bay, and you can contact Harry DeRue there. You'll need Wi-Fi and some school supplies. Just like regular in-person school, we're hoping that children can have their breakfast before they come to school in the morning. And we want to remind you that it's a very important part of learning to have your energy up. We're also asking that children get dressed for school every day, just as they would for in-person. We will have some pajama days, but we're asking that not every day is pajama day. Next over here, we have to please be punctual. Classes will start most days at 9 a.m. and you will be provided with the schedule for your other times. And if you could be with your child to make sure they have successfully logged in and that they've made contact with their teacher at when classes start, we would really appreciate that. A proper workspace is very important. Your child needs a quiet place to work. A sturdy chair, non-rolling is preferred, and a flat surface to do work on. School supplies should be, at hand with, for example, in this picture here, they have a caddy that might have some crayons, markers, pencils, rulers, pencils. This situation, you can see that each child has one of those sort of folding presentation boards set up to kind of make almost a cubicle where they have maybe several children around one table working. Some things to avoid are, really cozy chairs. We find the kids sort of like lay back in a cozy chair if they're on one. It's better if your child doesn't have a bright window behind them because it's very hard to see their face. This is just like a sort of a chaotic picture. And then again, if all of these children were on computers and talking, it might be hard, and listening to voices, there might be a lot of background noise. So those cubby folders might be helpful. And working off the floor might not be ideal. These three supplies here, paper, markers, and glue, are the three things that the school board has written to you asking for you to provide as an essential supply. It would also be nice to see some crayons, pencils, different kinds of paper if possible, scissors, ruler, and especially if your child is working in a loud space, they might need headphones in order to focus on our teaching or our whatever's going on in our virtual classroom. This next page is completely optional, but these are some other useful supplies. A few for math here are like a set of counters, and this could be, maybe you can gather up some Lego pieces that are the same size. Go for a walk in the forest is a great time to find acorns, poker chips, bingo chips, coins, really anything that your child can practice some of their counting and subitizing, grouping with. Dice are a great thing to have around for certain math games, both on screen and off screen. For literacy, they'll want some favorite books, maybe a journal to write in instead of on loose paper. I recommend either the very sort of large lines or else blank paper at this developmental stage. For art, maybe we might want tape some days, colorful construction paper, and you may need some organizational tools such as Tupperware or, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, Tupperware and, even cups to put markers in, that sort of thing. Okay. Parent-teacher communication, please make sure your email address and phone numbers are up to date with the school. Most of the parent-teacher communication will happen through email, and we can always schedule a meeting. Our communication lines are very open. Do allow 24 to 48 hours for us to reply to your emails within school hours. And once you join the Google Classroom as a guardian, you will have options on there to subscribe or to different levels of receiving updates, or unsubscribe completely if it's too much noise in your inbox. Please do avoid intruding on our lessons in order to communicate with us, because just like you wouldn't sort of pop into our in-class environments, it is very disruptive to our lessons for parents to sort of come in the background to ask quick questions. Please avoid recording any of our sessions. It's sort of a violation. And this is more for older children, but downloading extraneous apps and opening extraneous tabs is to be avoided. And you may want to put some parental controls on your internet browser. I'll provide this link on our email that this video is on. You won't believe, when we are studying animals, sometimes when the children put in, something in the search, sometimes very inappropriate things can show up. So in our first weeks, traditionally school is focused on creating community and becoming really comfortable with each other, and it's going to be exactly the same in virtual school. We'll be just all getting to know each other, and this is sort of foundational learning for us, and has to be done before any academic learning can really happen. So we'll be doing getting to know you activities, building the community. We'll definitely be talking about a lot of healthy living, making sure our spaces are set up, and yes, a lot of technology, tutorials, as well as building stamina for like how long we can all be on camera with each other. Speaking of health, during this pandemic, we're all enduring this together, and both mental and physical health are of vital importance. Please do put on your own oxygen mask first. And we'd like to note that children learn more from what the adults around them model than anything else. So let them see you prioritizing your own spirit and your own physical health, and they'll follow that with you. Also, to enable your child's physical healthy lifestyle, consider setting up an area, a recess area, and we'll be scheduling in consistent blocks of technology-free time, of outdoor play, and let your child make mistakes, because they are the secret power of learning, and that's what kindergarten development is all about: is learning who we are and learning our own boundaries, and then pushing and growing. So speaking of mistakes, please expect many to be made as we collectively create and define this new and exciting brand new learning space. So please, we ask for patience, flexibility, empathy, and we are going to need a lot of constructive and respectful feedback in order to create this together. That's it for this little presentation. I hope it answered some questions. It may have brought up more questions. So again, please don't hesitate to contact any of us, myself, Colleen, Scott, Riley or Anastasia with any questions that you have. Really looking forward to learning with you this year, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye for now.